Oi oi, alright, how's it going? I'm Grant, you're you, and this is Doodle Review, the channel that hops from genre to genre on the daily. Every day we take on a new album in a different genre, so we're here to give you our thoughts on music that you love and hopefully turn you on to something you don't yet know that you love. If that sounds up your street, do yourself a favour and subscribe. Today we're talking about KAWAII, the 4-piece pop rock band from Nagoya, Japan. And I've held an interest in this group since their second record, Punk, came out in 2019. What I liked about that record at the time was the juxtaposition of their gritty, high-energy instrumentals, whether they were guitar-based or electronic, against the group's sweet bubblegum melodies. The follow-up to this, 2021's Wink, sadly ditched a lot of this for a smoother pop and R&B influenced approach. While it certainly wasn't unpleasant to listen to, I really missed a lot of that frantic, kind of chaotic pop energy. Thankfully, some of that tongue-in-cheek cutesy chaos does return on this new self-titled record from the quartet, and with an overall move to neo-funk rather than neo-soul, there's a lot more to enjoy sonically. But the songs themselves, sadly to me, still prove to be a little on the forgettable side. The record opens strong with Matcha, the production of which gives the first indication of that random chaos. It gives us swirling backing synths, a black and yellow-esque lead keyboard part, but then also some drums that almost threaten to bust into break beats, which is then mixed with what sounds like a traditionally Japanese plucked string instrument like a koto. It's a wild mix with the typically light-hearted lead vocals combining to make something you can't really get anywhere else. The pandemonium-laced production style is suitably sporadic, which is fine, but when it does show up, it doesn't always work. That matcha chaos doesn't really return in the same way until later in the album with NEO-KAWAII. This track works by delivering infectious energy through lots of loud drum fills, guitar wah parts and group vocals. But I Can't Organize is where the disarray reaches a bit of a tipping point. The beat is just awkward and never sounds quite right, and the transition to double time, while cool kind of in theory, doesn't resolve this. As mentioned, these tracks are like pockets of weirdness and don't represent the full record, which contains a range of neo-funk and electro-pop numbers. We the Female has a really cool bass guitar line, spiky stabs of funk guitar and aggressive buzzsaw synths. At one point, it even sounds like it's going to drop into the average white band's pickup pieces. Instead, it drops back into a vibe that could almost be described as a 90s pop funk band like Brand New Heavies, but like they were in the middle of having a sugar rush. This is unquestionably the standout on the record that no other track really manages to come close to. Like I Need and Para Para get close, but not enough. Overall, I've enjoyed this a lot more than Wink. The neo-funk suits much better than the R&B, but the songwriting doesn't really live up to the production, leaving you with little to take away after listening. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 10. Alright, that's enough of me chatting faff about the record. What do you think about it? Have you heard this? Are you a KAWAII mega fan? Am I on the money, do you think, or not? Let me know in the comments. Show some love, share some thoughts, or just hurl some abuse. And I assume if you've made it this far, you must love my reviews, so don't be coy, don't be shy, stop messing about and hit the subscribe button. We've got a bunch of reviews coming your way, Saturday specials, we've got Sunday Jazz Club every week, so yeah, hit that button, and in the meantime check out links to other videos you might like in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers mate, bye.